Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Professor Neha Gupta, along with Professor Rupali Jadhav. Welcome you all to the Progressive Education Society's Management Institute of Business Studies. Today, we all are here to be the part of one-day national level workshop on NAAC, revised accreditation framework and sustainable quality assessment with national education policy implementation. Immense pleasure to welcome Progressive Education Society's Honorable Chairman, Dr. Gajanan Ekbote sir, ex-Vice Chancellor, and today's guest, Dr. Murlidhar Chandekar sir, Principal of Progressive Education Society's Modern College of Arts, Commerce, Science, Shivajinagar, Pune, and our mentor and visitor of MIBS, Dr. Milind Alandikar. We also welcome Dr. Maithili Arjun Vadkar, ma'am, coordinator and MCA professor, our IQSC coordinator, Dr. Mandakini Goslama. Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, music, art, wisdom, and nature, represents the free flow of wisdom and consciousness. She is the mother of Vedas, and chants directed to her are called as Saraswati Vandana. Let's join our hand for Saraswati Vandana.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
The issue of quality has been the biggest challenge for each educational organization. Meeting to the industry expectations and mapping with the accreditation quality and quantitative parameters has been the need in today's competitive world. This workshop on that revised accreditation framework and the sustainable quality assessment will help all the educationists to understand the process and the new guidelines to follow with reference to quality accreditation to implement national education policy. Now, I request our Director Ma'am, Dr. Aruna Deoskar, to put the welcome remarks and also to introduce all the dignitaries.
Thank you, Professor Neha. Am I audible?
Aruna Deoskar, ma'am, over to you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Respected dignitaries, our Honorable Chairman, Sir, Dr. Gajanan Ekbote, Sir, Chairman of Progressive Education Society, our today's guest, Dr. Murlidhar Chandekar, Sir, Principal and former Vice Chancellor of Amravati University, our mentor, visitor, Dr. Milind Alandikar, Sir, Vice Principal, Modern College and Business Council member, Progressive Education Society, all our society's honorable members, honorable resource person, and NAAC representative, Dr. Amey Kumar Rath, advisor, NAAC Bangalore, Dr. Jyoti Patil, NAAC assessor and principal, Renuka College, Nagpur, Dr. Supriya Patil, head Pune University MBA department and former IQSC coordinator of Pune University, Dr. Ravindra Shukla, PSS, Central Institute of Education, Bhopal, all dear directors, principals, dear teachers, IQSC members and participants from all over India. A warm welcome for this national level seminar in our coordination with NAAC. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all for the inaugural program of one-day national level seminar on NAAC revised accreditation framework and sustainable quality assessment with national education policy implementation. This workshop is planned in association with NAAC with an aim of excelling in quality accreditation process with better understanding of online accreditation methodology in line with effective NEP implementation. We all know that NAAC has a well-defined quality accreditation process. Assessment is well structured. NEP guidelines are also well defined, but still, all of us, all colleges, institutes, and IQC heads face many challenges while preparing the SSR and doing documentation from NAAC perspective, and that too now in terms of in line with national education policy implementation. To get a solution in this line, Progressive Education Society's Modern Institute of Business Studies, Nigdi, has planned this one-day seminar virtually in association with NAAC. This is not a webinar simply, but it is a learning platform where participants will be involved in learning journey after understanding the NAAC process and quality mandate while implementing the NEP, which everybody has to follow. I'm sure that all resource persons will help us in sustaining the quality in NAAC process in better way with effective implementation of NEP. I take this opportunity and I'm honored on behalf of Progressive Education Society's Modern Institute of Business Studies, Nigdi, would like to welcome our today's guest, Dr. Muralidhar Chandekar sir, who is an authority on NAAC process along with NEP implementation. Sir was a former Vice Chancellor of Amravati University. Sir was also former Vice Chancellor of Gondwana University. Sir was Pro-Vice Chancellor of Nagpur University. Dr. Chandekar sir has served as principal for past 24 years in Nagpur and Nashik. Dr. Chandekar sir has been involved in many committees appointed by government and UGC for quality development of higher education institutes. Sir has been recently appointed by the government on committee responsible for streamlining the NEP implementation in higher education institutes. We are really honored, sir, for being with us. It's extremely just now we have received message from Chandekar sir. Sir has got attacked because of migraine attack, and so sir is not able to join immediately right now. But sir has sent his wishes for all of us, and sir has sent a message which I'll read when sir is going to. Sir's session was scheduled. Sir, we pray for your speedy recovery. I really welcome over here our mentor, our guru, Honorable Chairman Sir, Dr. Gajanan Ekbote Sir, who is the Chairman of Progressive Education Society. I feel really honored in introducing our Chairman, Dr. Gajanan Ekbote Sir. Dr. Ekbote Sir is a surgeon by profession, former Pro-Vice Chancellor of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Nashik. Sir is ex-Dean of Medicine, Member Senate of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, ex-member of Board of Governors, NIT Surat Khel, former member of Academic Council, member of Planning Commissions, professor of BJ Medical College. I'm so happy to tell you that at this age or at this time also, sir is right now busy in Sassoon Hospital and performing and doing operation on patient. Sir is such sort of dedicated academician. Sir has received many awards. And because of his dedication as far as academics and research is concerned, sir has been awarded PhD degree by Maharashtra University Health Science, Nashik. Sir has received many awards. To name a few, Jeevan Sadhana Gaurav Puraskar by Pune University. Sir is recipient of Vocational Excellence Award. Sir has also received Punya Gaurav Puraskar and Aspire Lifetime Achievement Award. Dr. Gajanan Ekbote sir is a multifarious personality who leaves his shining imprint on whichever field he ventures in. And his name is synonymous with the quality education. Who could be better personality than Ekbote sir for inaugurating this seminar virtually of NAAC assessment and sustaining the quality with NEP implementations. Thank you, Honorable Sir, for accepting our invitation and for being with us. We are really honored with your presence. I take this opportunity and honor to welcome our guardian, Dr. Milind Arandikar, sir. Sir is Vice Principal, Modern College, Shivaji Nagar. Sir is visitor of our Modern Institute of Business Studies. Sir is a true quality cautious person who has worked for industry at top management for 15 years without any compromise to quality. Sir is perfectionist. Dr. Arandikar sir is always available whenever we required any sort of support. He is a backbone of our MIBS. Sir always motivate us for progressing towards excellence and is always a backbone for meeting us our goals. Sir, thank you very much for being with us. And your talk definitely will enlighten all of us, all the participants in achieving and sustaining the quality. Before concluding my welcome remark, let me be a little bit selfish. Let me take this opportunity to introduce you briefly about our Progressive Education Society and Modern Institute of Business Studies. Progressive Education Society, the parent body working in the field of education for past 88 years. It was founded by late Sri Shankar Raoji Kanitkar sir and his 5 teacher colleagues in 1934. It started with a high school at Shivaji Nagar and now has 64 different education institutions in Pune and Pimpri Chinchwad area. This success and quality expansion is made possible only because of our visionary leader, Dr. Gajanan Ekbote sir. I'm very happy to share that recently our society's Modern Engineering College has been accredited by NAAC with A++ grade and was topmost one in the entire Maharashtra for scoring highest score by NAAC in accreditation. This entire credit, of course, goes to our guru, guide, and strong support of our honorable chairman and management. MIBS was established in 1991 and offers MBA, MCA, and PhD programs, all affiliated to Savitribai Phule Pune University and recognized by the government of Maharashtra. MIBS has been accredited by NAAC with A grade and is permanently affiliated to Savitribai Phule Pune University and is recognized by UGC under 2F and 12B. Let me briefly tell you about today's program. This seminar will be having 5 sessions. Pre-lunch session is on NAAC revised accreditation framework and implementation with reference to NEP and will be taken by Dr. Amey Kumar Rath, advisor NAAC from Bangalore. Dr. Jyoti Yadav will talk on strengthening evaluation process with NEP implementation. Post-lunch sessions will be taken by Dr. Akhilesh Peshwe sir, who will talk on designing TLP in consonance with NEP. Dr. Ravindra Shukla will talk on IQAC approach for streamlining NEP 2020. Last session will be conducted by Dr. Supriya Patil on focus on research and consulting learning. Before getting down, I would like to thank the entire NAAC team, especially Dr. Devendra Kavade sir, the regional coordinator, and Dr. Punmudi Rajji, advisor NAAC, and Dr. Amey Kumar Rath, advisor NAAC Bangalore, for permitting us to organize this NAAC-sponsored webinar and for providing us continuous guidelines. All participants will get the valuable input from NAAC process experts. I'm sure definitely you will be taking certain learning things from after the end of the day. Thank you all the resource persons for being with us. We'll end my talk with a quote which was well said by Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world. And for this, definitely, we need to involve ourselves for continuous learning process. So dear participants, explore yourself with NEP implementation and for better gradation in quality and effective way. Thank you once again for joining you all for this webinar. Thank you all our guests and resource persons for being with us. Happy learning, enjoy learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Aruna Devaskar ma'am. God blesses us with the love and peace, with joy and hope, with patience and the kindness. We are glad to welcome all the dignitaries. Now I request Dr. Aruna Deoskar ma'am to virtually felicitate our Honorable Chairman of Progressive Education Societies, Dr. Gajanan Ekbote sir. I request our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Gajanan Ekbote sir, to felicitate our guest, Dr. Murlidhar Chandekar sir. I request Dr. Maithili Arjunwalkar ma'am to virtually felicitate our mentor and visitor of MIBS, Dr. Milind Arandekar sir. Now,
Welcome, sir.
I request Dr. Milind Arandekar sir to express his views on Progressive Education Society's vision in line with National Education Policy implementation. Over to you, sir.
Good morning to all of you. At the outset, I would like to welcome
Good morning.
today's chief guest, the chairman of our Progressive Education Society, Professor Dr. P.R. Ekbote sir, Dr. Murlidhar Chandekar sir, all the eminent personalities and the resource person. First of all, I would like to thanks to NAAC for giving such a wonderful opportunity to conduct the one-day workshop on NAAC RAF and sustainable quality assessment with the new education policy. As our college, Modern Institute of Business Management is working under the umbrella of Progressive Education Society as a management institute since 1991. College is a recipient of the A grade in the second cycle of the NAAC evaluation. Basically, the basic object to conduct this workshop to create the awareness about the quality assessment with a reference to the implementation of the new education policy, which is a commencing from the this June 2023 for the implementation. The education policy refers to the program and the guideline based on the purpose of the reformation of the education system. So the basic object is very important to conduct this kind of the workshop to create the awareness among all of us. Our parent body, Progressive Education Society, consistently conducting the workshop, and today's the event is one of the part of that only. Because unless and until we understand the guideline, unless and until we understand the program of a new under the new education policy, implementation will become difficult for us. The education is the living process through the continuous recommendations and the experiments are about it. Overall development in the education is expected. Old pattern 10 plus 2 is 3 will replace by the new pattern. Then uh, multi multidisciplinary approach will take place. Multiple exit and multiple entry and multiple exit facility will be provided under the new education policy. The various level changes in the degree granting will be there. On completion of the first year, you will avail a certification. On completion of the second year you can get the diploma. On completion of third year, you can have a degree. The university will grant a degree to you. After the fourth year, you will be entitled for the honors. And for getting the admission for the PhD, you will have to complete the research in the fourth year. So these are the major changes in this. In view of the examination structure, will be a focusing on core capabilities. Examination structure will be a focused on the core capabilities rather than the memorization, what there in our present education system. We are recalling and we are giving the examination, but nowadays the core capabilities will be a more focused in a new implementation of the new education policy examination system. The main changes is that the undergraduate students have a multiple entry and the exit option. The student can drop on their courses at any given point. So these are the main feature, or these are the importance of the this system, which will be a quite benefited in changing educational scenario. The undergraduate program is now structured for 4 years. Again, the research, there will be a lot of importance for the research. Through that, the research culture will be inculcated and overall analytical development will take place, which will be essential, because if we refer the other developed country, the lot of scope is there for the research work. Now through this policy, it will become a possible. The main changes is that the undergraduate students have a lot of facilities under any faculty. They can get the entry, and any moment they can get the exit from that. So maximum practical, then in this system, the only one single authority will be there, and the maximum practical approach will be observed in the implementation of the new education policy. Through that, we can develop the student skill sets, because skill development is a totally focused for the employability. The majority courses, short-term courses will be introduced. At the same time, simultaneously, we can go through that, and that will given us employability immediately at the undergraduate level, since the undergraduate level only. So this is there. And what we are observing, the MACLE designed this old theoretical based education system. Students are preparing on the theoretical base, less practical approach is there, and because of that, the skill sets cannot be developed up to the mark. So the basic things along with the academic excellence is required, that the basically the communication skill, the presentation skill, and overall changes in their personality, then the researcher's mind, so analytical mind. This all what we are expecting, or what the corporate world industry is expecting. These all needs will be fulfilled under the implementation of this new policy. No doubt, this is the effort from our end to create the awareness, to reach to the teachers, to convey the message, to give a pre-idea before the implementation of this policy to our teacher. So I'm very happy that the right subject is chosen by this today's workshop. So I'm grateful to our director and all her team members for conducting this successful event. Thank you very much. Thanks and regards from myself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Mahendra sir. Now I request Aruna Deoskar ma'am to take over to put the message of Dr. Muralidhar Chandikar sir.
Good morning, all the participants once again, and wishing you a very happy new year, which I forgot at the beginning as well. And the same message is there from Dr. Chandekar sir as well. Unfortunately, Dr. Chandekar sir could not come up because of sudden migraine attack, which he faced today in the morning only. He has sent his apologies for not being present in person. Quickly would like to read over here for all the audience, dear participants. Definitely we are missing sir's message over here, sir's voice over here, but yes, whatever your reflections will be there, we will pass that thing to Chandekar sir. Sir has been appointed recently since in the committee which was appointed by UGC for streamlining this NEP process, and so sir would like to mention over here some few points. There definitely a revolution in the education with NEP implementation. And that will not be only at the Indian or Indian as being nation, but this will be there at global level as well. In order to make it more impactful at the global level, this need the proper system, and this need to streamline and establish, and more awareness need to be spread. There exists multiple entry and multiple exit. Now this is known to everybody, but how to proceed and what would be the guidelines, this also requires in order to establish in a proper policy framework manner. And that is why UGC has given us this charge in order to make certain policy mandates. Multidisciplinary education is also a main part as far as NEP is concerned. SAB need, academic credit bank is need to be implemented. Many institutions or higher education organizations are receiving many sort of different news and are in myth in what way this can be implemented. Students and educational organizations fraternity has already involved in registering on this SEB in order to take the benefit, but still loopholes need to be managed with the proper guideline. At national level, seriously it would be implemented in more effective way, and ultimately it will lead for the better quality accreditation. But for that, the responsibility which is given by UGC and government to the committee of all the select vice chancellors, of which I am honored that I am the part of this team, definitely will try to give full justice with framing the desired framework or desired guidelines. I'm extremely sorry could not be present to connect with you all, but I'm sure my message would be read by Dr. Deuskar, which may help everyone in order to understand that this committee, unless frames certain guidelines, we will definitely be in position to tell you positively something in concrete manner. So please have a patience. The things will come to you in a prescribed manner, and wishing you all good luck for this happy learning journey. Thank you from Dr. Muralidhar Chandekar, sir. Thank you, sir. As on behalf of entire Progressive Education Society, we pray for your speedy recovery, and I'm sure leader like you and the committee frame with your presence definitely will take our nation up to the next level with effective implementation of this NEP, and which will be beneficial for all the higher education institutions. And your guidelines will definitely help all HEIs for implementing it more effectively. Thank you, sir. Over to you, Neha, madam.
Thank you, Aruna Devaskar ma'am, for conveying Dr. Chandekar sir's message to all the participants and to all of us. Now, I would like to request Progressive Education Society's Honorable Chairman, Dr. Gajanan Egbote sir, to address all of us on the educationist role for quality education towards national education policy implementation.
Uh, Dr. Neha, madam, and I think team, mostly sir is right now busy in operation in Sassoon Hospital. Sir would be joining after some time. So meanwhile, sir has sent a message that we can continue with our process without affecting things. Once the sir will join, sir definitely will address the audience once again. But since operation is going on, which is the highest priority right now as far as the profession is concerned, so I believe we should give full respect to sir's decision, and we will proceed right now with our rest of the program.
Sure, ma'am, sure. Thank you for the information. Here, we would like to announce the opening of our one-day national level seminar on NAAC revised accreditation framework and sustainable quality assessment with national education policy implementation with the presence of all the dignitaries and all the participants. I request Dr. Maithili Arjunwadkar ma'am to conclude the inauguration session with the vote of thanks.
Hello. Thank you, Neha. Good morning, everyone. On the behalf of Progressive Education Society's Modern Institute of Business Studies, I, Dr. Maithili Arjunwadkar, Coordinator and Professor MCA, extend a warm welcome. It is such an honor for me to get the opportunity to thank you all dignitaries. I would like to express my gratitude to all esteemed delegates of the online seminar for their presence. I extend my gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Gajanan Ekbote, Chairman, Progressive Education Society, Pune, for his motivation and guidance for this online seminar. I am very much thankful to our guest of honor, Dr. Murlidhar Chandekar, ex-VC, Amravati University. In spite the health issue, you have sent message and show us you are you are with us in the journey of NEP 2020. I pray for your speedy recovery, sir. Respected MIBS visitor and mentor, Dr. Milind Alandikar, sir, Business Council member and Vice Principal, Modern College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Shivaji Nagar, for providing immense support to make the online seminar successful. Thank you, sir, for inspiring and encouraging us with your words on this special day. I must thank our director, Mrs. Aruna Deoskar, and the entire team of PS MIBS volunteers for working hard for the past few days to make this online seminar successful. I would like to thank all the participants for registering and participating in this online seminar with such a huge number. I would like, I would like, I would very much grateful to all who help and guide us directly and indirectly. I will ensure that all of you grab huge knowledge from today. Thank you very much. Over to you, Neha.
Thank you, Dr. Maithili Arjunwadkar ma'am, for concluding the inauguration session.